because I'm on the internet more than I'm supposed to be, I found a video that I'm catching somebody else. You want to hear it?
Yes. Of course
you do. Even though it's ratting, I don't care. All right, folks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes, so fewer people are watching the NBA than in previous years. Rating for NBA games on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV are down 25%. That's according to Sports Media Watch, and there are many ideas floating about why. Three-pointer propensity and lack of defense are the two main things observers are pointing to, and it's become more clear that players rest more often than they used to, and the regular season has been watered down in recent years. Boston Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla was asked about the declining ratings, and one would think the coach of the reigning champions would defend his game, but that was not the case, saying, "I add to that, I don't watch NBA games, I'm just as much of a problem as everyone else," adding he'd rather watch something else.
Yeah. No, it's going to be sad. It is. All right, what else is there that needs our serious and mature attention?
Malik Beasley?
Yep. Malik Beasley is a basketball player. He's on the Detroit Pistons. He came in second last year. This year that just finished in three-pointers. Now they're pulling up. So they got him. He's arrested right as Terry Rozier is released for participating in rigging the games, all that Porter family business. Point shaving, lying. Anyway, they arrested him. They got him out of here. He was in the middle of talking contract renegotiation with Detroit, and those talks are on hold.
I don't think he was arrested, though.
Huh?
He wasn't arrested.
I thought I saw a mugshot, but it could be
that was an old mugshot that they were Centel was running around with. He was not arrested.
Cool.
What I'll say is, the internet, since the news came out, has gone to look back at all the old Malik Beasley games.
Them shits is fun.
And
I
ain't gonna hold you.
They got it right.
Defense
they got it right.
Some of that defense was hilarious. He was like,
the one though, he was at the free throw line with 5 seconds left on the game. Yeah. And the point spread, and they needed one basket. Caught the inbound hard ass down the other end and dunked it to make sure I scored this basket to cover the spread.
Yeah. And it was this game with the over.
I ain't gonna hold you.
It's not funny. So.
Yes, it is.
There's another one where he was trying to take the three-pointer with 2 seconds left, and Giannis blocked it. And then they had that whole little argument. Like, that was a big deal, but looking at it now, it just looks...
The argument was a little different.
Right.
Yeah.
I needed that. I could have split that with you.
I needed that, nigga. Dog. It's somebody else.
I hope it's not true. That's all I'll say.
It's a lot more people.
No, it's somebody else.
It's gonna be a lot more
I know him right off the top of my head. Them niggas cost me bad bread. I was mad as hell. That was a layup right there, my nigga. You just lost. All right.
I got zero tolerance for that.
Nigga was 2 for 11 the other.
You need to be banned from the league.
I agree. I think so.
It's bad for the game. It's bad for gambling. It's bad for everything. Like, it's not fair.
It's just a different type of greed, bro. Like, especially in today's game, how much money they make.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, and it screws everybody else over.
I remember an old Kevin Durant exchange with somebody where they were going off on him, because you know how people do on social media when somebody fuck up their parlay, they start going crazy in their mentions, whatever. And he was like, "I'm glad we got this power over y'all now." It almost like he kind of made it seem like, yeah, we aware of the lines and fuck y'all.
Are they alleging that he made like a certain, like, did they say like an amount that he allegedly made from?
No, from what I can see, some of the investigations report unusual activity based on some bets he was making, and prop bets, and it also seems to be that he's alleged to have bet on games that he played in, which is like the cardinal sin of sports. It's like what Pete Rose was banned for, right? So, for example, according to CBS Sports, on January 31st, there was a game between the Bucks, who he played for, and the Portland Trail Blazers, and the odds on Beasley recording less than 2.5 rebounds moved significantly before the game, going from plus 120 to negative 250. After the under experienced a high amount of action, the idea is that he bet a ton of money the other way. He got 6 rebounds that night, but the idea is that he's influencing that he's influencing by his bets, and then it changed the outcome of the game. So, and I think the only thing worse than betting on a game you're in is betting on yourself to lose in a game. I'm not saying he did that, but that's one of the.
It's like throwing a fight,
right? Right, and one of the things Pete Rose always said in his defense was, I bet on the Reds, but I bet on myself to win.
Sound like some smart.
I mean, if you bet on yourself to win, it's hard to be as mad.
Yeah, it is.
You're supposed to win.
I agree.
Yeah, I went out here to try to win.
Yeah,
I ain't throw it.
Right, bet on yourself to lose or shaving points like the Black Sox scandal back in the day. That's where it gets ugly and tricky. I say just don't bet on yourself at all.
Can they bet on like other teams?
You shouldn't bet on the sports you're in.
You're not supposed to bet on the sport.
You should bet on a whole different
and
sport.
it get tricky even with sports, period, because they think that they have influence. Influence on somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm on the internet more than I'm supposed to be, I found a video of them catching somebody else. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Of course you do.
Even though it's ratting, I don't care. All right, fuck it, I'm gonna play it.
This moves.
All right.
I have proof of another NBA player betting on games. This time, Warriors Gary Payton
Talking
Jr.
like this.
Check this shit out.
So this is
the
a
Warriors
dead
are up
giveaway.
by 12 right now. The spread of this game, you guessed it, minus 11.5. So they're going to the free throw line for 2. But check out Gary Payton on the bench, sweating this one out. You can tell this man has Warriors minus 11.5. So they have 2 free throws to move this game to 14. But if you slow it down, you can literally see Gary Payton saying it. They might have to shoot again. Oh my God. Why would that concern
I'm gonna send you this
Gary?
video, E.
Of course they're gonna go down and shoot. They're losing. So here are the free throws. They make the first one. This moves to 13. But at this point, any bucket, the Wizards still cover. So we need one more free throw here. You can see Gary Payton sweating it out on the bench.
He's sweating it out. His team is up mad points.
Makes a second free throw. Warriors go up by 14. As long as it's not a 3, the Warriors cover. No
There we go.
threes. What do you know?
Wizards
At the
three-pointer.
buzzer, the Wizards hit a 3 and they cover the 11.5.
And guess who is
Now
visibly
check out
upset
Gary Payton's
with
reaction.
their team having
You
won 11
cannot
points.
tell me
And they
this
got him
guy
on
did not
camera.
have money on this
That's
game.
tough.
How is the NBA not looking into this man right now?
Well, that's where he's wrong. The NBA will 100% look into every one of these matters.
Yeah.
Finding the time to like go look at the benches of all the games.
Because he's like this.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
dedication.
That is.
Let me send this to Erickson before I motherfucking forget real quick. Gary Payton, they got you.
So let me
Come
ask,
on out.
is that any different than Kobe betting on a free throw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Kobe looked at a nigga and said, "Yo, I'm a miss." What he said, a half a ticket,
Something like that.
500 grand, like that. 500 grand, I think.
Right.
Like-
Right. If I bet you that I'm gonna make it, again, my goal is to make it anyway.
Yeah.
I still don't like. I think we should just not do it, just to give the appearance of impropriety. But to me, that's different than betting on a specific score of a game, because there's moments where you're gonna be inclined to give up a basket. That's the shit I'm
But
worried
throughout
about.
the game, you don't want it to go over a certain thing, so now you might give up a basket.
That's what I'm saying.
You might intentionally miss some free throws. You might miss a layup to keep the score within range of whatever the line is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I don't. That's where it gets tricky.
I'm just asking because we was talking about betting on the sport.
And you putting your thumb on the scale for people like me or you or whoever who are betting honestly. Like, I'm about to win this bet, but because you are in on the other side, you can control.
You
the
rush
outcome.
down there to shoot a 3, and you know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Be mad as hell.
Malik Beasley, hold your head. Glad they're cleaning up the sport I love.
You guys want to talk at all about these moves that have happened in the league?
Y'all have at it. It's y'all's teams.
Dame got released. Well, no, you got